In that little church that had sawdust on the floor, our pastor brought us up in an atmosphere of faith. Until it just finally gets to the place in your life where it's easier to believe than not to believe. Without that kind of faith, you can't please God. Because you become the captive of everything around you. How can there be fear in the mind of a Pentecostal person? When God's word says His love casts out all fear. How can there be doubt in anyone's mind when over and over again they see God's hand at work? Now, not just 100 years ago, now. So as an old pastor, I'm a very old pastor, who loves every day more than the day before. I don't think I've even begun to see what God wants to do. I don't know what it's like in your fellowship, Pastor. But in our fellowship, in the assemblies, when you reach a certain age, you start getting these brochures from Assemblies of God's retirement villages. Well, you better be thinking about this, Brother Dan. I'd rather eat spam than retire. Dear God, I hate spam. I am having such a great time in the work of God right now. When God called me into ministry, I was shocked. Because I didn't have that kind of an education or background. And I remember praying to the Lord a very silly prayer. All right, Lord, I'll do it. I'll go in the ministry. But I don't want to go north. I was raised in northern Iowa. I don't like snow. Or ice. If it's below 60 degrees, you shouldn't even leave the house. So I said, Lord, I'll go anywhere but the north. And I'll do anything you want me to do except pioneer churches. And I'd like a beach ministry. So for the next 20 years, I had a beach ministry. By the water. Unfortunately, the beach was on Lake Erie in Ohio. It was so cold up there. And for all those years, my wife Darlene and I started churches. Which is great fun, by the way. We've started 10 so far. About to start the next one. And the reason it's so exciting is because you do it with nothing. Now our wonderful district, of which I'm a member, will say to me, Brother Dan, we're going to start you off with $25,000. And then I ask, is this a gift or is this a loan? Well, it's a loan. But see, what God gives me, I don't have to give back. So I don't want their money. You know, the more people you get tied to, the more difficult it becomes. And just trust Him, that's all. So we started a church way up on the shores of Lake Erie. In a town called Sandusky. And after about a year, we had about 90 to 100 people. They've been saved, many of them filled with the Holy Spirit. But we had no money. No money. And not much hope of getting any. We rented a little hotel room where we met every Lord's Day. So every Sunday morning we'd go in to clean out this little place where there'd been parties the night before. We'd try to get all the smoke smell out and all the booze smell out. And we brought in chairs and the musical instruments and everything we needed, sound system. And we were full, there was just no way to grow. And no building. No hopes of even getting a building. But faith is the substance of things hoped for, dreamed of, the evidence of things not seen. Now you're not going to believe what I tell you. But God was there, He knows. Ask Him. One Monday morning, I took the little check for salary the church gave me. And I always went to the same bank. It was a bank downtown Sandusky on the main corner. Beautiful building. Inside and out of Greek marble. The inside of it, where the bank tellers were, was the same size inside as Solomon's temple. The walls are marble. The floor is marble. The ceiling is carved wood overlaid with gold. I just go there to get my spirits lifted on Monday morning. I'd walk in and I'd go, ah! It's like being in a cathedral in Europe somewhere. And then on top of that area were 3 more floors where doctors and lawyers had their offices. Full basement underneath. And it's surrounded on the outside by 3 city blocks of beautiful gardens. So I walked in there with my little check. Monday morning about 9 o'clock. Even the teller's booths were marble. I'm about 5th in line. And I'm looking around at this building. And I prayed, oh God, you know that at our church we so badly need a building. We don't have any money, Lord, we need a building. As I was standing there, the Lord spoke to me. He said, Dan, I know you're in a building and I'm going to provide it. You are, in fact, standing in it. I started to cry. I don't cry very much. I'm a German. I got to the teller's booth and the dear lady there said, "Are you all right?" And I said, "Yes," and I wanted to tell her, "Get out of our building." Now this has been 50 years ago. The only person I told that to was my wife. Be careful who you share your dreams and visions. What would have happened if I'd have said to people, "This is going to be our building"? They'd commit you to a home somewhere because it's impossible. I didn't even tell the board. Remember, Joseph had dreams and he told his brothers, be careful who you share your dreams with. Because non-believers will kill your dream. But if God told you, it doesn't really matter what they do. 3 months later, I pick up the paper, the newspaper. And I open it up to the local section. And there on the front page is a picture of the bank. And the headline read, "Bank votes to sell property." Because they wanted to build a newer building that had drive-through. Now the Lord says, "Tell your board, call them in." Our boardroom was the basement of our house. I said, "I got something to tell you guys." What? I said, "I know where our building is." Where? Bank building downtown. It's for sale. Now, one of the members of the board said, "Pastor, explain something to me. How does a little home missions church buy a bank?"
a missionary church.
I said, "I don't know. I'm the pastor. You're the board." Pastors have the dreams. Board members figure it out.
Hallelujah.
So one of them said, "Well, let's find out how much the bank is." They went down to the county courthouse and looked up the records of the bank. And they were paying property tax 50 years ago on a building valued at $6.5 million. That's pretty funny now that I think. Pastor, where are we going to get $6.5 million?
Pastor,
I don't know. All I know is in line, God told me this is your will. So we decided to pray and ask God to give us a figure that we thought maybe, possibly, we could come up with. We came up with the figure $200,000.
$2 ലക്ഷം ഏകദേശം ഒരു കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഞങ്ങൾ ഒപ്പിച്ചെടുത്തു.
So I said, 2 of you fellows make an appointment with Mr. Hohenstein, the bank president.
ബാങ്ക് പ്രസിഡന്റ് മിസ്റ്റർ ഹോളൻസുമായിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു